We head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason, another one about the Browns defense.
The whole problem with the Browns is the defense, and it's not the players. We have a bunch of talented players on that team. It's the scheme, it's the defensive scheme. Our front four hasn't been able to put pressure on the quarterback. Can't let Justin Herberts and the elite quarterbacks of the NFL have that much time. You just can't do it. And we need to have disguised blitz. I don't know why Joe Woods won't do it, can't see it, continuing to allow these quarterbacks to hurt us.
Doug Lesmerises, I don't know if blitzing is the answer. It seems to me like there were a couple blown coverages. I don't know how you let DeAndre Hopkins alone in the back of an end zone. That's the one guy on that team that I would know where he is at all times.
Well, I think 10 guys knew where it was, and Ronnie Harrison didn't, because Ronnie Harrison's supposed to have that deep back part of the end zone in cover 2, and he bit up on a crossing route underneath. So, listen, when I went back and rewatched the game, there was at least one play that stood out to me. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think they blitzed Troy Hill, Grant Delpit, and then JOK came late because the guy he was supposed to cover stayed in the block. And Kyler just got rid of it and like flipped the little ball out there, and then a guy had room to run. And I understand like wanting to blitz, but this is why you have Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney and the Malik's inside, and that sometimes you give a look where you slide Clowney or Garrett inside and put Takk McKinley in the game. You've got to get some 4-man pressure. And I know Scott Pasco for us was citing all week that Kyler Murray, I think, had thrown 4 touchdowns against the blitz and had really good numbers. He threw his 5th touchdown against the blitz against the Browns. You know, some of these guys, I don't know that the blitzers are getting home a ton when they go. I think sometimes it looks like they're not blitzing because they are blitzing and the blitzers aren't getting there. So, you know, I know Myles Garrett gets double teamed, but then the other guys on the front 4 have to step up and do something. And I do think there were times where Kyler Murray had too much time to throw. They hit a couple big plays where receivers just ran all the way across the field, and they had the time to do that because the pass rush didn't get there. But I do think you can definitely over blitz, and that they have enough athletes. The JOK loss really, really hurts, but they have enough athletes in the back end where, you know what, you like your chances kind of dropping in coverage, I think, a decent amount of the time. So I don't know that not blitzing enough is like a magic solution here. I just think there's some individual breakdowns on plays that they've got to get fixed. And I don't think it's as disastrous as it's maybe been talked about this week. I think you can go through and see like, oh, that guy did the wrong thing there. That guy did the wrong thing there. But it's not like on every play, all 11 guys have no idea what they're doing. There are a few, I think, individual breakdowns. I think in part because guys are trying to make plays and they're letting their eyes fool them a little bit because they're trying to jump a route or get up somewhere when actually it's like, just do the thing you're supposed to do and it'll work out. And that's not me saying that. That's what John Johnson III and other guys, Anthony Walker, said this week. And I think when you get burned by a guy like Kyler Murray, every time you don't do your job, I think it's a great reminder of doing your job. And my guess would be we'll see fewer of those on Thursday because it's not, I don't think it's complicated. It's just like, don't do it. Don't bite. Do your job and we'll be okay. My guess is we see a lot more of that Thursday.